Back on a Tempter, put the exhausts back on, give them a little bit of a clean up, a bit of rust on them, but can't help that really. Yeah. Done a little bit of rewiring in here. There was a street light battery, or a battery from one of those things that Jim was using for it. That's just not got the amps for the turn the starter motor over, and the live wire that come down weren't much bigger than that really, so they wouldn't have had enough amps to turn the starter motor over that good really. So I'm going to get another battery for it, put a better battery in there, one that's got some cranking power, and that should be here tomorrow actually. But for today we're going to wheel it in the garage and see if we can start it up and see what it sounds like. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, I need to take the carbs off and have a look at them again. There's something to do with the idle system ain't working properly. And these, a little bit of movement of the pipe underneath, so I'll check them, see if I can get to the seals on them and check them, because that might be sucking a little bit of air in there. The tank and side panels here, about to take home, get them, start rubbing them down, see what we can do with that. So you can make it look like that one over there. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Just wait to come out. So I just quickly took off the brace bar and pulled out the two air pipes. So the brace bar holds them pipes in, and they've got two little O-rings on there. They're barely touching, so I'll see if I find some new O-rings to go on there to seal them up a bit better. Got some new O-rings. The other ones are quite brittle really. Let's grab our O-ring off of there. Put it off. And put a new one on. The new one goes a bit wider than this now, which it should be. So it's not going to leak any not going to leak any air. So you plonk him in there, push him down. It's a nice fit now. They're not as loose as they were before. Just got our new pilot jets to go in there. So the original ones were 42.5s, and these spare ones that I had are 45s. So it's only a couple of steps up. We're going to have them in there, so you probably want to screw the mixture screws in another turn. It's one. I'll just quickly check the coils, and this one's 4.8 something, and the other one is 5.2, but it jumps from 5.2 all over the place up to 10 and back down again and up again. So well, this is the side which seemed to be alright though. I'm not sure if it is the coils. I need to check the what it says in the manual, what they're supposed to be. 4.2 I think I said this one was 4.2 and 5. Or 4.8 and 5.2. Something like that. Next morning we've put our rods in for sinking up the carbs. Just got to attach this to the old sinkaroony thing over there. And then there's a screw right inside there. It's going to be like really hard to get to sink the carbs up, but got both of their tubes in there. One screw come out that was in that hole, and that screw was the right job to get out, so we replace it with a couple of Allen head bolts when you put it back together, stainless ones, so it'd be easier to get out the next time around if you ever need to do it again. I don't think you can see that. There's a screw right inside, right down there. You see it's got like a little spring on it. That's a screw you need to adjust to sink the carbs up, so you've got to try and get a screwdriver in there somehow to do that. Which might, I've got a bendy screwdriver somewhere. I'm going to try and use that first, see if that'll work. That should be able to just about see it, I think. Let's start her up and see what condition that's in. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that's reasonably alright, to be honest. Not a lot needed to do on there, so that's alright. That saves me messing around with that screw, doesn't it? Starts up and ticks over right now as well. messing around with that. And I'll leave that where it is, and that's about the job done for the engine really. There's one thing that makes it run properly is the not using a 12 volt car battery when it's running, because I just don't know why, but that just didn't, you know, the backfiring and stuff like that. What happens on the XS650 when that does that means there's not enough voltage getting to the ICU, or the electronic ignition. So by putting a proper battery on it, we're using a proper battery now, so got no worries about it starting up now. Much better. Just want to run up and down the road to clear the dust out of everything. That'll be alright. Needs a new left hand switch as well. The choke thing's broken under there, but that's, you know, not vital. Works with that. Nice response, nice tick over. I'm going to keep the tick over around about 1200. Keeps the oil pumping around properly. The battery, the charging unit, we'll check that out. That's always a good thing to check out really, isn't it? Down there. So what's that putting out? 14.2, that's pretty good. That was charging. Yeah, it's alright, it's all looking good now. So you just wanna paint the tank and the side panels up, put them on. The jobs are good. And put the new bolts back in here. Put the new screws, bolts, whatever back in there, so we can take out the rods for the Sinkaroonie. Yeah, just put the new stuff back in. Then that's it for this bike at the moment. It's got a 12 volt. I don't know if you can see it in there. It's one of these sockets that go in there. I've rerouted to the earth, and put a proper terminaled live on that, so that's alright. If you yeah, that's about it really. Right, let's make some of these screws up and fill them holes up. One done. Do the other one. Job's good. Where is it?